Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Coffee with Craig show. We'll be talking about commercial real estate in Central and Eastern Europe. So good Thursday morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Coffee with Craig show. We're back in the Warsaw office at the MRP Studios here in Warsaw, and here again with Winston Norman, our editor-in-chief. Winston, good to see you.
All right, Craig, how are you?
Very good. Just got back from Tallinn, as you saw yesterday. Very good event. Over 400 people attending, covering all the Nordics. Very interesting event. A lot of these people will be coming to our conference and our awards gala on May 23rd in Sopot. It really is kind of becoming the headquarters for the Baltic region for events. The one they did up in Nordics, very good. A lot of interesting news. A lot of developers, a lot of investors. Like I said, over 400 people, and it was covering mainly. It's called the Nordic Conference, but mainly it was covering the Baltics. So,
right. Okay.
So very good. But a lot of
Just the capitals, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, almost. Yeah. I'd say a little bit of residential around as well, and a lot of things on the Baltic coast. And
like shipping and supply chain, that type of thing.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of that, bit of infrastructure as well. But again, back to a lot of the stuff that we're doing here. It's maybe less office, but logistics, retail, a lot of interesting retail there already. But more on the way, and really just a little bit of the capital markets are doing okay, not great, but there is opportunities for investors. So a lot of these companies that have firms that have been holding properties, now they're looking for new investment to come in from maybe some of the regional players in CEE. So they'll be coming to our event in the Baltics and in Sopot on May 23rd. So it'll be a good mix. A lot of new people that, generally you don't see coming to Warsaw, let's say. And I'd say big focus on, of course, Northern Poland, the Baltics, and of course, Scandinavia.
Yeah, I would imagine that the same sectors are kind of pretty busy there as well. I mean, PRS and maybe student housing.
Yeah. A bit on PRS, a bit on student housing, and really an interesting project on student housing that I'd say is almost like luxury student housing. And if I could go back to school, I would move there. So, and they're also looking for some investment. But yeah, let's before we talk about everything else, let's shoot over to the headlines. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. So the headlines for today: Panettone has sold an industrial park in Wrocław. Hillwood is completely certified its industrial portfolio with BREEAM certificates in Poland, and Warren Pex has successfully closed the sale of the Palais Hassan in Vienna.
Do you get the feeling that Hillwood is actually doing a bit more marketing these days? Because we're getting more press releases anyway. We hadn't seen any from a while.
They seem to have a lot to announce lately. Yeah, they seem to be buying and certifying their portfolio. So yeah, they are active.
Someone over there is putting things out. Good. Well, so very interesting. We also have in our coming up is we have our CEE Real Estate Awards, which is happening April 17th. Very exciting at the Anthony Palace Hotel, and I see we have the short list out last week. Very interesting, and I guess now we're moving into Easter season, but I can see a lot of sponsors and a lot of new companies joining us this year. Quite a few from Turkey as well. So as we've added Turkey to it, a lot of new investment opportunities, development opportunities there.
Yeah, I mean, we've still got some categories are still open, so we've still got nominations coming in, like you rightly say, like Turkey. We've got a few things coming in from Turkey, but we've got Woman of the Year, which is a popular category, and so there's still nominations coming in for that.
It's one of my favorite categories.
It's one of my favorite too.
So good to hear that. And we also have Turkey coming in. We've also got quite a few Turkish developments. I just saw another one come in on the website.
Right.
So, I know our manager Mihaw's working on them, so getting it all put in place. So very interesting stuff. So we get that on April 17th. So come along to that in Bucharest. Quite a few people I saw from Bulgaria signed up as well. So Bulgaria, Moldova. So it's kind of coming back. The regions are kind of.
Well, it's funny, since the shortlist went out, it's always generates a lot of noise.
So yeah. So many people calling and saying, "Hey, are we late?" Like, yes. Yeah, call and be nice to Winston to see if you can still get in. But okay, well, let's take a little break. Come back and do the news. So anyway, back from the break, and welcome back to the Coffee with Craig show. We're here with Winston Norman. A lot of interesting headlines, so we're here for let's hear what the news is all about now.
Yeah, so first up today, so an international real estate company has acquired Panettone Park Wrocław Westgate, which has a total area around 47,000 square meters, and it's a complex of 2 buildings, which is the usual Panettone way, has been developed to BREEAM certification standards, and tenants include many international logistics operators, including Hellman, ESI Logistica, as well as Schumacher Packaging. And according to Michał Stanisławski, he's head of asset deposition at Panettone, another successful disposal in the Wrocław region further confirms lowest stages and Poland's investment quality and strong fundamentals of industrial real estate.
Well, it doesn't sound like Panettone's having a problem selling any of their projects.
I think this is still very liquid market, and it's an interesting sector for people, and it's got a lot of development potential.
Right.
Staying in the logistics and warehouse industry, and Hillwood has certified its 15 Polish buildings with BREEAM in use at the excellent level.
Wow.
And JWA, a consultant firm specializing in green solutions, helped them certify all these buildings. And JWA has recently won some awards
at our event.
So
yeah, exactly.
very doing very well, it seems.
So they're like architectural and consulting, I think. Yeah?
That's right, yeah. So specializing in green solutions, which today is what's needed. And according to Renata Mikhalczyk, head of asset and property management at Hillwood in Poland, we're extremely proud to certify all our projects as BREEAM Excellent. It confirms our commitment to the highest standards of quality and care for the environment. And Sylvia Bieda, sustainability specialist at JWL, she continues, the biggest challenge was to obtain certification for so many buildings simultaneously in a very short time. So some really good positive news for Hillwood and their portfolio in Poland there.
Yeah, it's always good to get the whole portfolio done, right? If there's a building or two out of the ESG, it looks bad, right?
Oh, they make it sound very, very easy, don't they?
Seemed easy to me. When you read it, it sounded easy.
And finally for today, moving to Austria, and after holding interest in the project Palais Hansen, located in Vienna, Warren Pex, they've had it for around 10 years. Warren Pex has sold their stake. The sale was concluded together with a consortium partner, UBM Development, and Palais Hansen is located in Vienna's historic centre and was originally developed in 1873 as a hotel, but was never used as one. And in 2007, a consortium of partners, Poor Solutions, now UBM, Warren Pex, Viner, and Vine Holdings, decided to undertake the refurbishment of this classical building. And in March 2013, it was opened as a 5-star hotel. Oh. And according to Franz Jokovic on the transaction, our core business involves developing projects, operating them to generate stable cash flows, and selling them as soon as the highest added value can be achieved. Palais Hansen has developed very well since 2013, and now the optimal time has come to sell our share. Yeah, and I think this is the general theme for the hotel sector across the region. It seems to be picking up.
Well, that was what they were talking about in Tallinn all the time. Is there was quite a dynamic. It was the hotels and the brands are just not there yet in the Nordics. So for whatever reason, and the destination hotels not there yet, and you have quite nice destinations, Lapland, and lots of reindeer, lots of forest and wild areas. So why not do something interesting there?
Yeah, and I think this is probably a natural consequence of post pandemic that things are picking up, and people, they have more leisure time.
They have more leisure time. They seem to have a lot more money, and the hotels are helping them with it.
Yeah, and then the business side is coming back for conferences.
Right. Ours for sure. Yeah, I hope everybody else's is doing well. Well, is that all we have for today?
That's all we've got for today.
All right. Well, thank you all for watching the Coffee with Craig show. Like I said, this before summer we have April 17th at the Athene Palace in Romania, our SCE Awards 2020 or 19th annual SCE Awards, and then straight up north to the Polish seaside in the Baltic Riviera or Polish Riviera. We've got May 23rd, our Baltic Real Estate Awards. So we hope to all see you at all those events. If you haven't put in a nomination for either, please do so right away and start booking your corporate table. If you haven't booked a corporate table yet in Romania, please do so now because it is filling up quick. And Anthony Hotel is great hotel, great palace hotel, but the ballroom is a little bit smaller than we're used to using. So book your places now. And of course, Radisson, great place, sunny, warm weather, guaranteed for May 23rd. So stay the weekend. Enjoy the rest of the day, and we'll see you tomorrow with the news. Click here to subscribe to the Coffee with Craig show, and don't forget to share it with your friends.